I always want to say, hi there, I'm Dr. Nick there, because you know that bit from The Simpsons, but anyway, there you go, I've done it now. As you can see, I'm Claire Povah. I'm Principal of Graduate College. Some of you might have met me already, either at Arrivals Weekend, this past weekend. I hope you all didn't get too wet on Sunday, if you came in on Sunday, which was pretty horrible. I'm also Deputy Head of Student Registry here at Lancaster. I'm going to talk to you about a couple of things today. This little part of the session, I'm focusing on Grad College. Now, all of you here have something in common. Well, actually, you have two things in common. First of all, as Geraint said, you've achieved such a lot to be here at Lancaster University to do your PhD. So you've all got that in common. You've also got in common, you're all a member of Graduate College. All postgraduates, whether you're full-time, part-time, on campus, off campus, you're all members of Graduate College. Now, Graduate College, as we say here, it's the only college here at Lancaster that's just for graduate students. Because we know you don't want to be doing what those undergraduates do. You don't want to be going out partying every night because you're doing your research, yeah? We know that. But we also know, and we also are concerned about you getting time away as well, yeah? So, you know, you need to join the clubs and societies. You need to do that bit of sport that's your favourite sport and get down to the sports centre, because that just means that when you're focusing on your research, when you're doing the research, it makes life a lot easier. You're more sort of, how can I put it, relaxed in some ways. So, at Grad, what can we do for you? Well, this year, we've been working very close, well, in the past year, to get to where we are today. We've been working really closely with the Students' Union. We're looking at a new model for how we engage postgraduate students. And my colleagues from the Student Union, we've got the Student Union President here, will give you a little bit of a talk about what they're doing in conjunction with Graduate College about finding out what postgraduates want. But what we do have at Grad, it's not just a place for people to live. We've got a common room. We've got a kitchen that we've just opened up. It's there for you. If you're an off-campus student, you want somewhere to go, you don't want to buy any food, you've brought your own. The kitchen's there for you to make your own food, sit around, talk with your mates, just basically have a bit of time out. We also put events on for you. So you should have an intro week timetable of all the events at Graduate College, either events in the day or events in the evening. And this evening you should have an invitation to a welcome event that both Graduate College and the Student Union have put on in the Great Hall for you. It's drinks and canapes, and we've got some talks from Geraint's going to be there, and we've got some students there, and our Students' Union are going to be there as well. It's for all postgraduate students. If you haven't got your invitation, they're available in the common room, or come up to the Great Hall tonight. It starts at 7, so if you come in advance, we'll have invitations there for you as well, because you need your invitation to get in. We've also got other events on this week. You've got Societies Afternoon tomorrow at the Brandrig Room from 4:30. Get along, find out about the societies on campus and join in. I'm also going to push, join in with those sports societies, because we did really well last year for the first year in a long time. We actually won some trophies, and so get involved in those. We want to keep that going. We've also got the big night out is on Thursday, but we have got an alternative to the big night out. We're doing what we're calling an English cafe in the common room, and we're specifically doing that so we can get sort of UK and EU students and international students together and just having a talk about what it's like in the UK, what it's like to live here, the kind of things we do. We're providing the desserts, they're traditional British desserts, just to give you a flavour of the UK. And also on Friday, we've got an event down at Graduate College as well in the evening. In terms of support and advice, I'll be back on after the coffee break, just giving you a bit more information about that. But I'd just like to pick up on something that Geraint said about your development needs analysis. As somebody who's in the world of work, I would really emphasise that that's something that is worth going through, because we're doing this, you know, as somebody who's employed at the university, as somebody who's a manager, I use that to find out where I need to develop. And so I think it's a really useful tool to get in and use very early on and get used to using it. I'm going to be around over coffee until the end of the event. If you've got any questions, if you've got any ideas about events that you think we should be doing at Grad or things that you specifically want from the college, come and have a chat, we'll have a talk about it and come and get involved.